Screencast Welcome Part 2. Previously we we ended on how the groups are created, and that's using a document on Firebase. Show you real quick again. So we generate your random group ID and use the authentication service to get sign in user details. And this user is used to populate the first group member, and basically the first user in the array is meant the owner, and it then builds this object to be saved to the database. So the group ID, group name, group description, profile image, group members, which is username, email, and the owner. And once this group is created, it's set the group ID and the group name in local source to the created group, and it'll then reference the document on Firebase to this collection and the new group ID. It'll then write the object to the database, and this object is used to add group members, the group members array in the user document. So as you saw previously, in the user there was an array, and in this array this is what will show up if the user is in a group: the group ID, the group name, and the profile image. And this just adds a new group to a user document, so that the current groups the user is a member of can be displayed on the home page, as you saw. So yeah, this adds a user to a group, and again, you see it uses the authentication service to get sign-in user details, references the document on Firebase, the collection groups, and the group ID. So this starts a process to check the group array if the currently signed-in user is already in the group. If so, it returns, i.e. fails, and if not found, it'll resolve a success. As you can see here. So when the promise above returns, run the rest of the code to either display error message or add the user to a group. So here, if it's a success, it'll set up the user document object, and here, as the group array has already been returned in the initial search, there's no need to waste resources to get it again. So add a new user to the array and merge it with the database. So this just sets up the group user object. This adds the group to the user document, and again provides a notification that the group has been successfully joined. If the user is already in the group, it'll notify the user of that. So this adds the group to the user, references the user document, and it'll update the group array in the user document to the group the user is part of. So that's the groups. Let's go over to the file storage service real quick. So this uploads a file which creates an XML HTTP request and posts it to the server. This adds a file and group ID. This is a post request to the server on the virtual machine that we've made for this. This allows you to download and view files. So it creates a file object. If it's an image display, a pop-up viewer so the user can see the image. Else download the file to the device. This is for like mobile devices. This for desktop. This if statement here, this next one. Same thing as above. This handles downloading. This downloads to the device. Handles the downloading to the file. The downloading of the file to the downloads folder on the device. And this loads this async method here loads popover for images. So it creates a popover. It'll wait the controller, create a component event, component props. Now we'll go to the reset password. Just look over that real quick. So, requires one variable, an email of type any. On reset, if the form is valid, again, uses the authentication service to reset the password. Takes in the email, then it'll display a notification that a reset email has been sent, that you can check your inbox. And once this will be done, it'll navigate to login and reset the form. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. These are just the models that we used. So, for example, the user model, the username, password, email, first name, last name, profile image, group, the group ID, group name, group description, profile image. As you can see, group members is an array of type any. And the app. So, for Firebase to actually allow you to use Firebase with your app, you have to use this app.firebase.config.ts file. This is the API key provided. This is the domain. This is the actual URL of the database. This is the project ID, the storage bucket, and the messaging center ID. So in here, this basically allows you to navigate to different pages from the side menu. If you look in here, that P of app pages, which is app pages is this is all the pages you can navigate to from the side menu. So the title, the URL, and the icon. And yeah, this logs out. This allows you to log out. And to allow you to basically see who's logged, basically to view, what am I trying to say? You can see who's logged in for any page by setting the username in the actual app.component.ts file. So no matter what page you navigate to, you will always see who's logged in. And same thing with the profile image. You will always see the currently logged in user's profile image. No matter what page you are, just by doing this here in the app.component.ts. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for listening to these two videos on our group project. I enjoyed. Thank you.